Hey everybody, my name is Dr. Dan French and I am your professor for History 210 at Mercy College of Ohio. And the name of the course is Healthcare a Right or a Privilege? And I'll give you an overview of the course in this introduction and my contact information and what to expect, and then we'll move on. I'll try to keep it short. This is the last time I'm going to teach this course. I'm retiring as a professor at Mercy College after a good number of years after this semester. So this is my last video, and hopefully I finally figured out how to do these and I won't screw up as I go through. The first thing I want to give you is my contact information. My email address is dan.french, French, at mercycollege.edu. You can reach me via email anytime. My cell phone is 419 345 7220. You can text me on my cell phone. Let me know you're from the history class, and I'll respond to you quickly as I can. I prefer school email, or you can use Canvas email if you want. But if I don't respond right away or it's urgent, you can feel free to use the phone number in the text. My office hours are virtual, so I'm online all the time. Usually during standard business hours are best. I know some of you work in the evening. If you need to reach out then, that's fine. I don't expect you'll need it to, because this is a really easy class. As you know, it's 1 credit hour. I mentioned the name of the course is Healthcare a Right or a Privilege? And it's a little outdated because the course was really written when the ACA, which is the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare, they're one and the same. The course was put together when that had just passed, and that was sort of a revolutionary thing in the government as far as healthcare is concerned, because the whole idea with the ACA was, or is still to this day, is that people that don't have health insurance coverage through their company or don't work can get health care coverage, some real basic health care coverage through the government. And there used to be, when it first passed, there used to be a lot more regulation attached to it. For example, if you didn't get insurance, you were taxed a little bit extra. There was a minimum as far as how much your premiums would be and how much your income was. So all kinds of things have been stripped out of the ACA since it was first passed. But this is what the class was written in response to, because prior to the ACA, the only government insurance was really Medicaid and Medicare. One for Medicaid for disabilities, people that don't have a lot of money, Medicare for people who are getting older and retiring like myself. And those programs, money was taken out of everyone's paychecks to fund those. So that's kind of what the government had before. But if you were healthy, young, working, and you didn't have insurance through your company, you were kind of left out in the dark. So the ACA was developed to kind of provide a big group insurance plan to everybody in individual states who needed some sort of coverage. And it was real controversial because a lot of people say, hey, it's socialism because the government's providing this stuff and they're making us do it. And so that's why there was a lot of political debates around it, but it does still exist in some form. Doesn't change the debate here. What's the government's responsibility, if any? Should we have any government insurance, any Medicare, any Medicaid, or is it every man for himself out there? And most of you work in the healthcare industry, so you see what comes into the ERs. You see what people do to themselves and don't take care of themselves, and we all don't want to really pay for that. So there's a lot of controversies around, hey, should I pay for someone else's negligence? Or, the debates, especially people in healthcare. So, and the other side of it is, hey, do you mind having a little bit of money taken out of your check every month or every week to put into a big kitty that funds everybody regardless of whether they're working or not? So, those are the debates. That's what the class is about. It's super easy. It's 1 credit hour. There's just a few assignments. I can kind of go through them real quick. Let's see. The assignments are super easy. The first week you have to introduce yourself in the discussion board. So that's basically saying, hey, I read the syllabus and my name's Dan and I'm a nurse, or whatever. It's the directions are there. So that's easy. And then there's a little mini quiz due the week after that. The quizzes are all open note. There is no textbook, by the way. So the quizzes are open note. 5 questions, super easy. No one has ever bombed out on one, ever. You have all the time in the world. They're not timed, not proctored, any of that stuff. So, I mean, if you bomb out on a quiz, let me know. We'll fix it, or you can take it again. But don't worry about it. Everyone's going to get an A in here unless you don't do anything. All right, so I'll just tell you that right up front. But you still need to do the stuff. So let's see. You're going to do the little quiz. You do a little discussion board. You do another little quiz, and then you do the final project, which says in the syllabus final paper, so it sounds really scary. But it's a new assignment, and I just started it a few semesters ago. It's pretty easy. All you do is I provide you with a prompt in the class, and you go to your favorite chat bot. I don't care which one it is. And you put the prompt in the chat bot. It's going to be something like, hey, what's the most ethical way to fund healthcare for everyone in the United States? So it's something like that. You put the prompt in the chatbot gives you an answer, and then you'll write about what the chatbot said and why it might work and why it might not work. Sort of critique what the chatbot said. So it'll be fun. You'll write a paragraph or two. So again, there's nothing in this class that's going to take any of your time. Theoretically, although I think Mercy really frowns on it, you could probably just do everything right away. Get it done in a few days and be done with the course. I don't really mind. Don't expect everything to be graded right away. But you could probably do that if you wanted to. So that's it in a nutshell. Pretty easy stuff. You can look at the syllabus. It's out there in Canvas, and everything else is out there in Canvas. You know how to reach me. I gave you my contact info. You know what it's about. So that's it for now. If you need anything, reach out, and I'm happy to be with you guys this last semester of my teaching career, and I hope everyone's having a good weekend. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.